The national politicians, they know those risks. And because they know those risks, wakiona unakaribia kuperform, then they call EACC on you, they paint you as corrupt, they go and sponsor some people to go start an illegal dam site, you go to remove them, you call the Inspector General of Police, he tells you, apana me, I receive orders from the national government, and all this manner of things.
Is this a whole fiasco?
Nakwambia, the problems that are in Kenya are systemic. Unless we fix them from the bottom or from the top, hakuna kitu itafanyika. And that's why I'm saying Sifuna being removed from ODM should be an opportunity ya sisi kutengeneza chama yetu that is not based on tribe. Because the biggest problem in Kenya we have is political parties that are based on tribe.
But Morara, the story in town is that you've already been bought. That's why you now have businesses coming up, you now have big cars. The story is you have been bought by the ruling party. Well, that's all itulia.
Which big cars are these?
Si kuna gari LC.
I have about 4 cars.
4 cars?
Yes.
Morara, how old are you?
But let me tell you.
What?
These 4 cars zangu za kutumia, but zingine the ones that I rent out kwa biashara yangu ya kahaya, they are more. But when did I start having these cars? Kama mtu anasema mimi nimenunuliwa because I drive a Prado. I drove a Prado and I'm at 24 years. This is 5 years later. Kwani sasa nilinunuliwa 5 years ago?
Because the Genesis conversation is Umsa alipiga kelele mingi, gava kamcheki, kamchotea, akanyamaza.
The first time I drove a V8 was in 2023. 2023 Gen Z ilikuwa. Gen Z ni ya 2024. I bought a house in 2022. Sasa hiyo nyumba yenye nilinunua 2022 at 16 million shillings ni Ruto alininunulia in 2022. Kwa sababu ya Gen Z yenye ilifanyika 2024. You know, some things are ridiculous.
92 multipartyism.
People believe that a young person should be poor because most young people in Kenya are poor, and I understand them. But there are a few young people in this country who've worked hard, made money, invested, and if they sit down with me, I can tell them step by step how you can build wealth, how it is possible, how it's not impossible. Yani usikwange unaona mtu amesucceed, unasema ni simu tu, huyu ni Illuminati, merely because you've not been able to do it yourself. First, God blesses people at different ages. Kuna watu barikiwa wakiwa watoto. Kama ule msichana anafanyanga skits from Nigeria, she's called Emanuela.
Yes.
She became a multi-millionaire at what age?
At a very small
very
age.
young age.
Yes.
So kuna watu Mungu bless at a young age. Kuna watu wana bless at their middle life. Kuna watu Mungu wana bless at 50. After they've retired in 60, that's when they discover their talent. That's when they discover their talent. Kama mtu find out alikuja discover KFC. Alifanya akiwa very determined. So kwanza kuwa patient. God will bless you at your time. Lakini kitu ya pili, usikue quick kudemonize watu wenye wako na wealth. Try to learn from them. Usikwangu unaambiwa, huyu anaendesha LC300. Yes, I know. For a young person like myself, driving maybe an LC300 starts looking suspicious. Ni kwani si huwa watu wanatoa wapi pesa?
Because sasa wanasema zile do ulichangiwa. Do ulienda nao ku pump up life. That's soft life.
That's not true. That's not true. In fact, what was contributed to me versus what I spent, there are Caribbean.
How much was contributed in generally?
Generally, it could be about 6 to 7 million. 6 to
7 million?
Yeah.
Then you refunded?
How much did I spend? Even before I refunded, how much was spent in total for that period? How much? 14 million shillings.
For all those projects?
Yeah. You know, let me tell you by the way, you know, hii kitu inakanga ndogo until mtu ajaribu. I can give you an example. The last 1 week, I've been on a tour of Northeastern.
Yes.
Do you know I've spent 400,000 shillings?
Hapo tu kisimama hapo dadab.
Hapo tu. Because this is how the journey began. I started in Tana River, Kipini. I came from Kipini, I went to Garsen. I left Garsen, I went to Hola. I had to sleep. When I sleep, si security wangu ndawabukia maybe another room again. Hiyo ni accommodation cost, hiyo ni fuel. I cover at least about 400 kilometers in a day. Kumbuka uko hivyo, Nairobi County plus Kiambu County is one ward, not constituency. Hiyo ni ward. Constituency sasa ni kama mpaka Nakuru hivyo. Sasa that's one, hiyo ni Dadaab constituency, paka Nakuru, hivi ukienda hivi paka Darakanidi. Ama karibia Meru, hiyo ni Dadaab sasa.
Bro, uko na family, uko na wife, uko na watoi. Hii pesa mbona usijiwekee usipende kwenda? Hii ndio inatoka wapi?
Vitu vingine mimi naweza sema ni kama ni kurogwa tu. Kwa sababu hata mimi mwenyewe mimi sijui mbona mimi nafanya hiyo kitu. I don't get paid to do it.
I ask, are you idle?
Second, I waste a lot of time. I waste a lot of fuel. Those places I'm going, si mahali tunaweza enda road trip. Some of them are very dangerous. Kwanza kwa mfano, mahali nilienda huko Ijara constituency. Mahali kunaitwa Sangailu, kwingine kunaitwa Geduni. Nilienda kutafuta Gediluni dispensary. Huko hata KDF wenyewe walini advice.
Enda.
Wakaniambia, wewe enda lakini usitumie barabara. Barabara unaiona ni hii, but don't step on it. Use the bushes. So tunapita kwa bushes, tunafika mahali gari nakataa kupita, tunashuka, tunaanza kukata kwanza bushes zinapanga.
For what?
Ndio tuendelee. Si tuenda kutafuta
Morara, you have a financer. You have a financer. You have Bill Gates Foundation probably. Morara,
let me tell you something about those Bill Gates and what have you. Those people,
mosquitoes zinazunguka Nairobi sasa hivi nasikia.
Most of them, they don't fund because they care about you. They fund because they care about themselves. You go and even just look at what those multinationals fund. Mostly they're just funding things that are in line with their goals. Vitu zenye wao wanataka kufanya. So I can tell you, some of these things you cannot be funded to change your country. Mambo ingine ni ya kujitolea. Na si lazima uwe maskini ndio ufanye hii kitu. And that's why rich people in this country are so comfortable. You can think they don't feel the pain of the economy. Rich people are so comfortable. Barabara ikikuwa mbaya, they just buy a Land Cruiser.
Bro, you built your own road. Ebu, just get me. You built your own. Oh my God. Ebu, Kevin, just put for me that video.
Today, I am auditing my own project. The contractor here was Kebaso David Morara, and the finances were allocated by none other than Kebaso David Morara. This is a community road. It starts all the way from there. It comes all the way back up. So I just want to show you the progress of this project as part of my series of auditing projects. So I've decided to audit my project today. But I decided that it's not just going to end hapo mahali kwangu inaishia. I'm going to do the community road, the whole stretch. So
How many kilometers? How many kilometers? How many kilometers? Now we're putting you on check.
Nayo sijaipima.
Wewe umeekelea kwanza kabro.
Yeah, I did the whole road myself. Unajua vitu vingine si vitu ya kufanyiwa. And that's why I'm telling you, there are different kinds of people in this world. Sema mtu kama mimi, yes, I have a good bed to sleep in. I have what I need. I have the car that I need to drive. My children go to the school I want them to go to. But I'm still not comfortable that things are okay. I feel sad. I feel sad at how things are happening in this country. Because first, I look at poverty in this country, and I look at this poverty, paka na imagine, ni kama ni government policy. Unajua mimi nimetoka huko Garsen Hola, nikaona vile watu wanaishi, and I was just grateful to God for what I have. Nilienda Wajia, almost 80% ya watu wanaenda toilet kwa bucket. Na sijai